So I think the month of May is really going to be the start of a new beginning for you. Because we have the Empress and the Ace of Cups. If you are in a partnership and you are looking to get pregnant, this won't apply to everyone, but it's saying that May is a really good time to do so because you're at your most fertile point. This also could be not the birth of a child, but also just the birth of a new beginning. Just like a brand new, fresh start where you're able to really create the life that you've always wanted. Because we have the Queen of Wands in the past, I'm feeling like this is your energy that you're really embodying this month. And we have the Serenity card in the present, followed by the Four of Crystals in the future. So I think this month you're going to be really focusing on building solid foundations for yourself. And also just kind of taking some time to enjoy it. The Serenity card in the present. The message is that sometimes it's important to step back from the noise and the chaos of the world. There is nothing wrong in seeking out your own space, as introspection offers spiritual teachings that can only come from within. This, in turn, allows you to expand your field of perception and connect with your higher self. Serenity describes a soul-searching journey where you seek truth, purpose, and harmony. You are waking up to a renewed sense of spirituality that is illuminating your life in a new and vibrant way. You may feel less inclined to share your thoughts or views with others as you realize that each person is on their own karmic path of learning and enlightenment. So take a moment to reconnect with nature and explore the mysteries of the earth around you. Look out for the sweet synchronicities as they come. So what can you learn through personal experience? How can you reconnect with your true spiritual nature and higher self? And how do you surround yourself with like-minded people? So I'm just going to pull some clarifiers here. What does Leo need to know about the Empress energy for May 2018? The Queen of Crystals. So the Queen of Pentacles, this could be a earth sign, but it can also be, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are very similar energies. They're both related to the natural environment and to nature and to Mother Nature. So I think this month it's really going to be important for you to reconnect to that side of yourself and really find some healing and some solace through hiking or just being outside a lot in May. I think it will be really, really beneficial for you. Just going to clarify what the Ace of Cups is. It's the foundational energy. The month of May. What does Leo need to know about the Ace of Cups? Transformation. So perhaps there is a new love coming into your life that you feel could be truly transformational. It also could be speaking to, the transformational powers of love. The transformational powers of love and the potential that love has to heal. So perhaps, if you are entering a new relationship, this could be important for you. Or also just kind of healing a past relationship. I think the month of May will be a really healing time for you. Perhaps more so than you thought. What is the Queen of Wands here in the past? For Leo, clarifying card for the Queen of Wands in the past. The Hierophant. So perhaps there's someone, if this is your energy, the Queen of Wands is a fire sign energy. Perhaps there is someone that you've met recently where you feel like this could be something long-term, or you feel like it fits the mold for being a really solid relationship. So what is happening for Leo in the present? The Serenity card, clarifying card for Serenity. The Five of Swords. So, just going back to what I read about this card, I think reconnecting with yourself and spending some time in nature and really going deep within will be really healing for you, to kind of get over any like negative self-doubt or any healing you need to do over a previous relationship. I think this is going to be really important for you towards the middle of the month of May. So when the Five of Swords comes up with a more peaceful card, I think about it in terms of that need to go within and kind of get rid of any like negative self-talk or any like self-esteem issues. They really need to be worked out, because if you have met someone that's come into your recent past, those things are going to need to be healed in order for you to move forward in your relationship. So just going to clarify the Four of Crystals or the Four of Pentacles in the future. Does Leo need to know about the Four of Crystals in the future? Awakening. So I think that while you're rebuilding your foundations and your security with this new beginning in the month of May, it's going to be awakening some things inside of you that maybe were dormant for a while. Maybe you didn't even know they existed. Maybe there are certain desires that you have and you're like, oh wow, I didn't know that I felt that way, or I didn't know that that's what I really wanted. So perhaps through that process of rebuilding, you will be awakening some things in you that have been dormant for a while. Transformation. Okay. So we got two cards that say transformation. So, I think it's really clear that May is going to be all about transformation. Perhaps throughout the winter, you were in kind of more of a cocoon hibernation mode, and now you're really truly ready to become more of the butterfly. So 22. After the rain comes the sun. After the caterpillar comes the butterfly. The situation you are inquiring about is somehow acting as a catalyst for a major transformation. If you find yourself questioning or having regrets, don't. Try not to second guess yourself or beat yourself up. Nothing happens that is not supposed to. Many of your issues and situations aren't anything to be upset about. They are a path to wholeness. You are the one who infuses drama and chaos into the situation. You are always given opportunities to learn and grow. Growth and learning very rarely come when everything stays status quo just as you think they should. Be thankful you have this wonderful opportunity to transform and heal to a better and higher rate of vibration. Let me pull a Rumi card for Leo. For May 2018. Rumi card for Leo for May 2018. The dissolving light. Number 3. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and became human. Why should I fear anything when I was ever less by dying? There is a light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is a sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is the light that is so powerful it is beyond duality of light and dark. It cannot be extinguished or diminished. And quite simply, beyond all logic, just is. This oracle comes to you as a sign for which is to come, and soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. So here's your guidance. Give it up, the smallness, the conditions, the fears, the doubts, the lack of reverence for your life and yourself. The belief that somehow things are not okay or are not going to work out. That is all a palliative attempt at the truth. You are coming into a truth now that is far more worthy of you. A truth with a capital T. The big truth, love, trust, surrender. This is about a sacred shedding without fear or holding back. So cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than set you free to fly into your divine destiny. You are not to be the same from this moment on. This oracle brings you guidance. Trust in your changing perspective and perceptions. Don't hold on to what you once believed or thought to be true. Allow yourself to be shown a different version of events, another way of perceiving. Don't focus on what is not working in your current situation of things. For nothing is more than a passing opinion. You are being given an opportunity to see and know yourself, others, and particular life circumstances very differently. Embrace it. Don't resist what is being shown to you. For even if there are some struggles in adjusting your view at first, ultimately, this change in perception will free you to being more deeply. This perception will free you and bring you more deeply into the wellspring of your own inner peace and happiness. So, whatever changes you're undergoing this month, there are a lot of major arcana cards: transformation, awakening, serenity, the Empress. So if you have been kind of shedding the past and shedding a previous life and kind of reinventing yourself this month of May, sometimes we have to go through painful endings to really, experience what is meant for us. It could be painful at the time, but then once we finally realize why we had to go through that, we are suddenly awakened into joy and into happiness, into what, was really awaiting for us at the end of that transformation.